Om Yogis, welcome to this practice today with the Dolphin. Let's begin in Shavasana. So lie down on your mat. Just let yourself get very comfortable and just turn your head to the left. And then back to center and over to the right. Back to center, and just do that a few more times. Just becoming aware of your throat. Vishuddha Chakra. We'll be working with this today quite comprehensively. And then just bring your head back to center. And with each exhalation, let yourself fall deeper and deeper into relaxation. Your breath becomes like the waves of the ocean. And with each breath out, you let go a little more. Release a little more. Go a little deeper. Feel your body heavy, your arms and legs heavy. Release any tension in your belly. Allow your belly to expand as you breathe. Release any tension around the hinge of your jaw. Allow the area between your ears to expand. As the arms and the legs get heavier still. And drop your mind into your heart. And just feel your heart gently expanding with the breath. Expanding with the belly. The human heart yearns to be free. It has a fundamental need to express itself. And for this, the heart needs the support of the throat chakra. The throat being that bridge between how we feel and what we say. The throat being that bridge of communication between the inner and the outer. What is inside of us and what is expressed out. For a radiant inner health and a truly happy heart, there needs to be a harmony of truth between how we feel, how we think, what we say, and what we do. And quite often the distortion for many of us happens around the throat center, when we feel that we cannot say, express out clearly what is inside of us for many, many different reasons. And when we can't express the truth of the heart, for whatever reason, the heart begins to close down. There is a grief in the heart, rather, a pain in the heart. So to work with the throat chakra is so important for so many of us. Words can be difficult, yet words are necessary. And to speak well is such a delicate art. To listen well is such a delicate art. Just hear those words. And breathe that acknowledgement into your throat chakra, this delicate area of the body. Acknowledge this area. Acknowledge the difficulty that Vishuddha chakra, the throat chakra, comes across quite often. That communicating authentically in a sometimes superficial seeming world can be such a challenge. To communicate and stay fully with our truth is so much more difficult than it actually sounds. As we live in a world of agendas and judgments and labels and politics, we live in a world where we're some of us acutely aware of each other's feelings. Frightened to cause pain, frightened to be in truth, for many different reasons. And for these reasons, the simplicity of our truth, our straightforwardness, and free expression can easily become lost to us. And quite often I speak about standing in our own strength. To strengthen our resolve and to stand firm within the truth of our being in the midst of a confusing world is hard. But to communicate this out is harder still. This delicate area of the body, feel your throat now, this delicate area of the body has such a difficult job. So when we work with the throat, we care for our heart. When we come from our heart, we care for our world. The throat is the bridge between the two. And we must care for this bridge. Dolphin magic creates this bridge as a channel of clear communication. Just see if you can really feel that. Just sense and see and feel the way that dolphins communicate. Master communicators. Dolphin people work with the throat and the inner ear to become master channelers and communicators. Quite often we think about being a channel as channeling from another source outside of ourselves. But for me, I would like to channel from my heart. Just allow your heart to expand. If that prayer is resonant for you, I pray that I can channel from my heart through my throat chakra. You can repeat that now. And just take this last few moments in Shavasana to really feel that area of the throat and the ears, this area of the body, and breathe some acknowledgement there. You might even want to take your hands, place them on your throat or your ears. And acknowledge the difficult job that these delicate structures, this delicate area, this delicate energetic center is doing. You might want to say thank you to your throat chakra now. And slowly now, just take your arms above your head and take a full body stretch. Just feel your throat as you do this. Stay in this area of your body, and as you exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Still feeling this area of the throat and the ears with deep reverence and respect. And just rock to one side and gently press yourself up. You can keep your eyes closed, keep your awareness on your throat as you come to all fours. And just start to take cat-cow. So as you inhale, open the chest, lift the chin. And as you exhale, drop your chin in, feel the back of your neck Grounding with your spine. Just continuing with this on your own. Really feeling the throat and neck. Really feeling the areas around the ears. Right up to under your chin. And right back to the base of your skull. Emphasize the awareness of the throat. In seeing your throat this way, you are giving your throat attention. You are giving your throat love. And where we give love, we bring healing. Beautiful. Now come out of cat-cow, you guys, and just sit comfortably on the floor. And we're going to take a lion face. So when we take a lion face, we open the mouth wide. We stick out the tongue and we look up towards the ceiling. But today, let's do this in slow motion. Really keeping that awareness on this area of the throat. As you close the mouth, you can bring the chin in slightly, and as you open the mouth, you can lift the chin slightly. Moving as slowly as possible, just feeling all the articulations of your tongue. Feel the power of your jaw. Don't overpress your jaw. Nice, comfortable stretch. Lovely. And then come back to center and let's do the opposite, which is a lemon face. Let's squeeze all of the facial muscles in towards the nose as tight as you can. Exhale, release. Just feel this, keep going with this. So inhaling lemon face and exhale, release. And as you do this, feel all the little micro releases around your jaw and your neck that this creates. Slow motion lemon face here. Lovely, and then just come back to center. And just check that these exercises don't create any extra tension in your body. So make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. You can always sit in a chair for these if you wanted to, or sit up on a block. And we're going to take Brahma Mudra now. So we're going to turn the head to the left, back to center, to the right, back to center, up, back to center, and down, back to center, to the count, to 4 counts. And then we're going to add on some sound each time we return to center point. There's nothing to it but to do it, so let's go for it. Bring your head to center. And we're going to look over the right shoulder to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, left shoulder, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back to center, 2, 3, 4. Now inhale, lift your chin. Don't let your head drop into the back of your neck. Gently stretch the throat. And then exhale, back to center, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, now drop your chin, and as you inhale, watch your chest lift towards your chin. And exhale, back to center, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. To the right, 2, 3, 4. Back to center, exhale. To the left. Center. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, drop your chin. Exhale, back to center. And now we're going to add on some sounds. So let's inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, ah. Inhale, left shoulder. Exhale, ooh, ooh. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, E, E. Inhale, drop your chin, see your chest rise. Exhale, Lovely. Let's do that again. Take a free breath here. And see this time if you can notice the effects of the sounds around your throat chakra. So there's inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, ah, ah. Inhale, left shoulder. Exhale, ooh, ooh. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, E, E. Inhale, drop your chin. Exhale, One more like this. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, ah, ah. Inhale, left shoulder. Exhale, ooh, ooh. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, E, E. Back to center. Inhale, drop your chin. Back to center with Beautiful. Now we're going to take Jalandhara Bandha. So interlace your hands behind your back. If you're shoulders will allow for it. If not, you can just keep your hands to your knees, that's fine. And from here, just lift your chest, drop your chin ever so slightly and pull it ever so slightly back. So we're not overstretching through the back of the neck at all. And as you breathe now, watch the inhale get closer. It's like the throat gets sort of set in a comfortable position. Then for me, I feel Jalandhara Bandha is like the chest sort of rises to kind of engulf and hold the throat. It is this kind of feeling of the heart lifting up around the throat as I breathe. Just really feel that relationship between the heart and the throat here. And then gently exhale, drop yourself out of that. Release your hands if you're in the bind. We're still seated. Here we're going to take some neck stretches now. So just drop your left ear to your left shoulder and walk out your fingertips, on your right side, just to find the best version of this stretch for you today. And just hold and breathe here. Emphasize the throat, emphasize the breath around the throat. And exhale, come back to center and just do the same thing on the other side. So right ear to right shoulder, left fingertips walk away from you. So you find that really good stretch. Now emphasize the attention and the breath around the area of the throat. The throat chakra, Vishuddha chakra. And we give this area attention, we give this area love. When we give ourselves love, we give ourselves healing. Let's come back to center. And now make a round circle with your mouth. So open your mouth in such a way that it stretches top to bottom, left to right, as evenly as possible. And just hold this here. Just feeling the stretch around your neck. One more inhale here. Exhale, release. Now bring the heel of your hand to your chin and press your chin back as you push your chin forward. So you're pressing the chin back in with the heel of your hand and you're resisting your hand with your chin, pushing forward. And just feel this in relation to your throat. Beautiful. Release that. Bring the heel of your hand now to the right side of your jaw. And as you press the heel of the hand into the jaw, resist. Push against it with your jaw. And you'll feel a stretch here along the left neck, up to the left ear perhaps, or wherever you feel it. That's just where I feel it. Let's exhale, release that and do it to the other side. Resist your hand with your jaw very gently and feel the stretch this creates along the throat. And then release. Come back to center. We're going to take Jiva Bandha now, which is the tongue lock. This exercise releases neck and jaw tension. and also works in relationship to the vagus nerve, which is, I believe, kind of quite an important nerve when it comes to our activating our parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and relax response. So we're going to take the tongue to the roof of the mouth and just press the tongue into the roof of the mouth until you can press no more, and then it will click like this. And really close your eyes and feel this in relationship to your throat. Just do a couple more like this on your own. Beautiful. Then come back to center. Release that. Just feel the residue. Feel the different areas of sensation that are opening up in your throat. And then we're going to take Kichari Mudra, which is just rolling the tongue back into the mouth. So you're bringing the bottom of the tongue to the top, the roof of your mouth. And close your mouth here. And breathe and be in awareness of your throat and how this mudra is working with your throat. This mudra is also said to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, bring us into restful awareness of the throat, this area, this bridge that holds so much weight. Let it rest. And if you know it, you can add on Ujjayi Pranayama, just closing off the back of the throat. Centering breath. It sort of brings all of that energy back to the throat. Centering, strengthening breath. The literal translation of Ujjayi is victorious. And feel this breath around the ears, opening the ears. Keeping Kichari Mudra. Just take one more round of breath. Beautiful. Then come into cat-cow. Coming back to where we started. As you inhale, lift the chin, open the throat, open the chest. As you exhale, at the back of the neck, curve out as the chin comes in. Just feel the delicacy, the delicate structure of the neck. This area connects also to the ears. This tiny area of the body that holds such a big job. Just give it some attention. Equals love, equals healing now. To communicate well is an art, a delicate art. A difficult art. My prayer for this practice today is that I can channel. I can channel the truth of my heart through this area of the throat. We're going to come to the top of the mat, standing at the top of the mat for a few rounds of Surya Namaskar. Let's bring an awareness as we do this to the throat and a focus on the throat. Just take a moment and just visualize the dolphin diving in and out of the ocean. And just the wave shape that creates waves within waves. And we're just going to notice this action now upon the throat center as we do this familiar sequence of sun salutations. So standing at the top of your mat, take a free inhale here. Om 1, exhale, palms press. Om 2, inhale, reach up. Om 3, exhale, fold forward. Om 4, inhale, your left leg is coming back to low lunge. Lift your chest and then retain your breath in plank. Om 5, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Om 6, inhale, cobra. Om 7, exhale, downward facing dog. Om 8, inhale, the left foot comes forward. Lift your chest as you lunge. Om 9, exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Om 10, inhale, reach up. Om 11, exhale, palms press at the heart. Inhale here. Om 1, exhale, palms press. Om 2, inhale, reach up. Om 3, exhale, fold forward. Om 4, inhale, right leg back, low lunge, lift the chest. Om, then retain the breath in plank. Om 5, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Om 6, inhale, cobra. Om 7, exhale, dog. Om 8, inhale, right leg forward, low lunge, lift the chest. Om 9, exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Om 10, inhale, reach up to stand. Om 11, exhale, palms press. Take a free inhale here. Om 1, exhale, palms press, attention on the throat. Om 2, inhale, reach up. Om 3, exhale, fold forward for the back of your neck. Om 4, inhale, left leg comes back. As you inhale, look up, feel the front of your throat. Retain your breath in plank position, head is in neutral. Om 5, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Om 6, inhale, cobra. Om 7, exhale, downward facing dog. Om 8, inhale, left foot comes forward, lift the chest. Om 9, exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Om 10, inhale, come to stand, reach up. Om 11, exhale, palms press. Free, inhale here. Exhale, palms press. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Feel your ears, feel your neck. Inhale, right leg comes back for lunge. Open the throat here. Then come to neutral as you hold the breath in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot is coming forward. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, come to stand. Exhale, palms press. Free inhale here, release the arms. Exhale, palms press. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Left leg comes back as you inhale, lift the chest, open the throat. And retain the breath in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot comes forward as you inhale, lift the chest, open the throat. And as you exhale, fold at the top of the mat, release the weight of your head. Inhale, reach up through the arms, come to stand. And exhale, palms press at your heart center. Release the arms, inhale here. Exhale, palms press. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, the right leg is coming back. Low lunge. Retain your breath in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Your right foot comes forward. Lift the chest as you lunge, inhale. And fold at the top of your mat. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, palms press. Bring yourself back to your mat now, lie down. Turn your head to the left. Come back to center, turn your head to the right. Do that again. Turn the head to the left. Awareness on the throat, back to center. Turn to the right. Now let's place the hands under the hips if you need to for some leg raises. You can do single or double leg raises as is appropriate for your body today. So you're either lifting one leg, lowering, opposite leg, lowering, swapping legs, lifting and lowering, or both legs together. If you feel this in your lower back at all, you need to use your belly more. Maybe pop your hands under your hips just to give you that extra support. But we really want to try to find the core here to lift the legs from. So inhaling, legs lift. And exhaling, legs lower. And just work to your own breath here. Just notice if you're doing double leg or single leg raises, if this action of lifting the legs creates any tension around the tops of the shoulders and the throat. And see if you can really let the upper body be relaxed as you work the lower body. Create space for your ears. If you know Ujjayi breath, you can take Ujjayi breath now and just feel this breath around the area of the throat and the ears. And we're just sort of using these leg raises just to show us how when we're distracted, we can come back to this area of the throat and bring a sense of relief to it with our breath and our attention. So the legs really in this exercise for me are kind of symbolic of all the different kind of emotional energies that might happen in communication. And then we need to come back and strengthen this throat center. Relax the upper body, relax the heart. And in lots of ways be able to be in two places at once. Engaged with the other person, but aware of the self. So engage with your legs, engage with your lower body, but retain the awareness of the upper body. And then bring your legs back to center, both legs up to center, and just hold the legs up. So your feet point towards the ceiling and flex your toes. Flex your feet and point your feet a few times here. Feeling the upper back kind of fan out into the floor as much as possible. Lovely, hug the knees in towards the chest and roll a little side to side. And then roll to one side and come into child's pose. In child's pose now, I'm going to repeat some affirmations that we can work with to strengthen the throat chakra. And you can repeat these after me. I will leave a little gap so you can repeat what feels resonant to you. I speak freely and with confidence. You can repeat this either out loud or mentally, just in your head. It is healthy for me to express my feelings. I can understand and absorb new information. I am heard. My contributions can be of service. I choose love when I meet my needs. Listening is half of speaking. I can communicate in a balanced way. My authentic voice comes from love. It is okay to say no if it serves my highest truth. It is okay to say yes if it serves my highest truth. I can hear myself. I can listen to myself and respond lovingly. I can express my heart and leave the rest alone. If I am unsure, it is okay to respond with silence. And from here, you guys, you can take a choice of either dolphin pose, had to be in there somewhere, or headstand if you like. Or you can take your fingers and massage your third eye. Or you can even stay in child's pose and massage your third eye. If you're in dolphin, you can hold until you wish to come out and then come back in. You might even choose to lift one leg at a time, or both legs if this is in your repertoire. You might want to lie on your belly and just turn your head to the left and turn your head to the right. So stretch out your neck. Just take this time to do whatever feels appropriate for your body today. Listen to your heart's desire and respond accordingly. Let's express our heart's desire out into the world. If you've been in headstand, please come out now. Take child's pose. And you can do the same if you've been in dolphin. If you've been in headstand, you can take a moment to counter stretch your neck. Just bend your elbows, rest your chin to the heels of your hands. Lovely, and then come down onto your back. Bring a block with you in case you need it. And again, we're going to tap into the heart. What is it that we want today? What is our heart's desire? And follow through with our expression of that. So your expression today may be bridge, or maybe bridge on a block. If your body is feeling open, you might even like to take full wheel here. We're just working with that bridge shape in whatever way your heart desires. And whatever pose you choose to take, please bring the awareness to your throat. You have the opportunity to rest fully if you're in a supported version, or to come in and come out like in that wave motion if you're doing something a little bit more dynamic here. The next set of options that we have available for our next pose is either a supported shoulder stand on a block, so you can keep the block underneath your sacrum and lift your legs, maybe interlace your hands around the block here. Or you can choose to take your legs up the wall, or you can choose to come into a full shoulder stand. Just check in with your heart's desire. See if you can practice today just bringing that through into the world. So your asana practice really becomes about what your heart needs. It becomes very giving in that way, rather than a kind of, I need this pose. It becomes you're expressing the pose out rather than using the pose to strengthen the inner in a way. Lovely. If you're in full shoulder stand now, you have the option to come into plow. And then from plow, you can bring your hands to the floor, use your hands as brakes, and just come out of that. Our next pose, yogis, is fish pose. So you can use blocks if you like, or you can use your hand underneath you, or you can do both. You can do one kind of traditional fish pose using your arms, or you can, and then take a supported version. Do what your heart desires. See what your heart desires and take any variation that is appropriate. Opening the throat here. Just bringing breath and attention and awareness and prana into the throat center. Gorgeous. And then come out of your fish pose. And you can counter stretch your neck by just holding the back of your head, bring your elbows together, and just lift your head into your hands and drop the weight of your head back into your hands. And then bring yourself up to seated and come into a low lunge here, but bring a strap with you. And we're going to hook the strap now around the bottom of the skull to support your neck and your throat here as you reach the arms up in low lunge. And just feel the difference in the pose, in the opening, when the bottom of your skull is supported. You know, you see this a lot, this real tendency for people to just drop the weight of their heads back. So we add a little bit of support here so we can feel the difference. Opening out the throat and the neck, so nice. And the arms can come straight up there, holding that strap so they're straight up above your head. Really nice opener. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you can change your legs over, so low lunge on the other side. Again, using that strap around the bottom of your skull to support the weight of your head as you look up. And you're holding the strap in your arms, and you're letting this create this beautiful opening down the sides of the neck, along the ears. Breathing that attention, awareness and prana into this area. Gorgeous. And then come on out of that, you guys. And we're going to come back to a choice again for our next pose. We're going to take either, you can take Sphinx, you can take Cobra, you can take Bow Pose, or you can take Camel. So come into a back bend of your choice. And whatever you choose from your heart, express out from your heart into the world what it is that you need today. And we're going to chant HAM, H-A-M, just to check in on the throat while we're here. So feel free to come in and go back out again. But when you find your back bend, chant, hum, 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 in your own time, as is appropriate. We want to check up on the throat, check that we're not causing any constriction in the throat as we open the chest and open the spine. If we can't sing, then we're doing too much. So take one more of whatever it is that you're doing. Keeping that awareness around the throat and the ears, that dolphin awareness. And then let's come to seated and take Paschimottanasana, forward fold here. Have a block handy and just support your head with a block or a bolster or some blankets. It may well be that you put a couple of blocks on your lap and just support your head with your hands if you're not folding forward too much, if you're quite upright, and that's fine. We just want to support the head here and just feel a sort of release through the back of the neck and the back body. Let the knees bend. Breathe into the back body as this counter pose to the front body opening of the back bends that we just did. Breathe into the back space of your heart, the back of your shoulders, this area that can get very constricted. Feel this area in relationship to your throat. It's interesting, just as I talk about this practice, I can feel my throat chakra adjusting and clearing. Well, it's interesting for me. It's probably boring as hell for anyone else. Let's come up from Paschimottanasana. Just release that. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, walk your hands back. And from here, just cross your left leg over your right. Bring the sole of your left foot to the floor. And then we're just going to twist to the left. It's a nice easy twist here. With a ton of awareness around the throat. Bring a lot of awareness to your throat here. You might want to take the twist all the way, from the belly to the throat. Feel the whole spine spiraling. It might well be that for today your throat, your head wants to look in the opposite direction. Close your eyes and follow your heart's desire. And then really slowly unravel yourself. Swap your legs over and take the same twist on the other side. Your right leg is coming over your straight leg, sole of the foot to the floor, and you're twisting towards the bent knee. Feel this twist in relation to your throat in relation to your heart. Widen the area of the inner ear with your breath, your awareness, and then gently bring yourself back to center. You can take a downward facing dog if you like, just to release anything here that may need releasing. We're going to come into a mudra practice now, Granthita mudra. A granthi is a knot. I think that's the literal translation actually, that a granthi is a knot, like an energetic knot in the body. And this mudra is said to help us untie any knots in the throat chakra. As we spoke about before, the throat chakra is this very delicate area of the body. It's housed in this very delicate area of the neck, and it has this enormous job to do really, which is to express the truth of the heart outside of us. So it's this bridge between what is inside and what is outside. It's if you feel that your throat chakra is a little blocked, a little knotted, it's not uncommon by any stretch of the imagination, as we can all understand living in the world that we live in. So let's get to it. So we're going to make a circle. Look at your left hand and make a circle with your thumb and your first finger. Now we're going to make a circle, the same circle with the other hand, but let's interlace those circles, intertwine them with each other. So you're making a second circle with your left hand, but intertwining it so it kind of joins in. So it makes a link. And your two circles are joined. One finger and thumb is moving through the other finger and thumb. So one circle is interjoined with the other one. So you can't pull your hands apart because your circled fingers are making a link, like a link in the chain. Okay, and now interlace all of your other fingers as well, so you're kind of making like you're joining your hands together by interlacing your fingers. And we place this mudra at the throat center. Granthita mudra. Work on pronouncing that without lisping. Interesting. Interesting that I mentioned that I have a lisp when I'm working with my throat and how I express out. Interesting for me, as I said before, boring as hell for anyone else, but interesting for me to observe that at the moment. And this is the point of these practices, is to make our own observations, not to judge ourselves on them, just so we kind of get closer to ourselves, know ourselves a little more. So here we are in Granthita mudra, and we're going to just chant H-A-M, hum, which is the seed mantra for the Vishuddha chakra, which is for the throat. And and if you find your voice coming and going a little bit here, just let it be as it is. Just work with it. If you need to stop and clear your throat or cough, just know that you're clearing out any old blockages. Here we go then. So Ham, H-A-M, breathing in together, breathing out together. Take one more breath in, then we'll begin to chant, breathing in. Keep going, chanting Ham. As we chant, we remind ourselves that we chant it's not the same as singing. We don't want to entertain or sound beautiful or anything like that. We're taking, although we might sound beautiful, of course, but we're taking this vibration and frequency of mantra and sound into the area of the throat to assist with the clearing of the throat. So you might feel this resonating into your ears, into your mouth, around your throat, around the back of your neck. You try to release any tension in your shoulders as you chant. I'm going to come back in with you because I know what it's like to chant alone when you're beginning. So we'll do this together, but hopefully you're still going with this. You're still in that mudra practice. Singing to and from your throat. Keep going if you like. Experiment as you go, or when we come back to it. Let's experiment with the force of the voice, the volume of the voice. Experiment with singing Ham loudly or singing gently. Experiment with how your throat opens and how your throat might close to create different sounds. I'm coming back in with you now, guys. Ha A little more softly now. Beautiful. And let's just sit with that. Release that mudra. Bring your hands to your lap. And just sit in restful awareness of your throat chakra. Restful awareness of the waves of your breath moving around your throat chakra. And maybe you might even see a few dolphins rising up, diving deep. Feeling that dolphin magic, that beautiful frequency, healing frequency of communication, purity, honesty, and truth. Running through your throat chakra. Healing any distortions. Moving through any blocks. And you and the dolphins now can lie back, take Shavasana. In Shavasana, just establish relaxation. Turn the head one way and then the other. With each exhalation, let yourself sink a little deeper into the ocean of the self. And I'm going to repeat some affirmations now, but allow yourself to be passive. Don't try to hold these in your mind, just allow yourself to be open and receptive as you relax, open to receive. I speak freely and with confidence. It is healthy for me to express my feelings. All contributions that come from my heart are of service to everyone I love. I choose love when I meet my needs. I listen. Understanding listening is half of speaking. I communicate in a balanced way. I communicate from my heart. My authentic voice comes from my heart, the love in my heart and the pain in my heart. My authentic voice comes from my heart. If it serves my highest truth, it is okay to say no. If it serves my highest truth, it is okay to say yes. I can hear myself. I can listen to myself. And I can respond lovingly. Within the noise of a busy world, I can hear myself. I can listen to myself. And I can respond lovingly. I can express my heart and leave the rest alone. I can express my heart and leave the rest alone. How others respond and react to the truth of my heart is none of my business. I can express my heart and leave the rest alone. If I am unsure, if I am feeling unsure, it is okay to express that out, to tell people I am not sure, or to respond with silence. I can understand and absorb new information. I can heal my throat chakra. Take a deep breath in, you guys, and relax a little deeper as you exhale. Allow yourself to dive deep into the ocean of your relaxed awareness. Dive deep with the dolphins. Allow the beautiful frequency and vibration of the dolphin magic to heal and soothe your throat chakra. Stay here for as long as you can. Allow and release. Let go. With all my love to you today, and thank you for practicing. Namaste.